We have about 320 acres. About half of it is wooded and about half of it is pastured. And we look at that space every day, and I ask the questions, what can we do with our space?
Eliada Homes has been in existence for 115 years. Our mission is helping children succeed, and we help children from cradle to career. We also have treatment programs for young people who have mental health issues, who are struggling in a traditional public school setting, and they also get therapy while they're here.
Yes, they did farm, and I looked at all the children that were involved in that, and they didn't seem to be stressed. They seemed to be actually enjoying themselves. And they gave back to the agency in a way that everybody participated. It just made sense to me that here we are 100 years later, and why aren't we kind of going back to some of those roots? Why don't we do something which is kind of a showpiece, something that would be really cool to do, and that would attract a lot of new people onto the campus. The Dome is a brainchild of myself and the past CEO. So we designed it in mind so that the kids can use it. They can go and take their science classes in the Dome. They can learn to plant things and have their own space.
The Grow Dome will help provide food for our kitchen and cafeteria, and then it'll also provide us a learning space that our teachers are really excited about.
You will not find in this organization any fluff. It's being done in a very efficient and sometimes too efficient manner. So we have to find other avenues, whether it be different programs, different ways to change the revenue models, or to be more sustainable on our own.
We also have our ESTA program, which is our workforce development program. We provide emergency housing for young adults here, and this program is really for young people who are aging out of systems of care. We also have a whole foster care program, which you really don't see on campus because those young people are living in homes in the community with our loving, dedicated foster parents. So we end up serving over 600 children every year through all of these programs.
There's more need than what we can serve. And this past September, we opened up a new spot, brought in 80 new children. As soon as we did it, our waiting list went right back up to the same number that we had before, so we still have 80 we still have 100 people waiting in the wait list. So we have to reach out and find these programs that are gonna be there so we can keep the wheel moving. The need certainly is great. So the more things that we can do, the better off we are to serve more children.
Part of our goals in being more sustainable and not relying on sources of government funding is to be able to say, hey, it's been 3 months, Medicaid's not going to pay for this young person to stay, but we can pay for this young person to stay. And really break that cycle of them bouncing from out-of-home placement to out-of-home placement, because we know that that's not a very therapeutic experience for them, and that's not going to help them in the long run. We receive over 700 calls a year for foster care beds, and on any given day we have between 35 and 40 licensed beds. We receive over 500 calls a year for children to be in our residential treatment program, and we have 39 beds on campus. The Community Foundation means so much to Eliada. There's so many ways that the Community Foundation helps us, from grants. The Community Foundation manages our endowment funds. There's a lot of individual donors who steward their money through the Community Foundation to us here at Eliada. And we really appreciate the partnership because our funding strategy is people, people, people. And the Community Foundation brings people to us.